Ryan we go back over to Lee. Ryan says he got a great gift a couple of years ago. In this email, he says his father-in-law bought his wife and him a house as long as they agreed to pay it back. Fast forward 3 years later, now it's been paid off, and Ryan says the father-in-law is refusing to give them the deed and hold up his side of the bargain. And he says the father-in-law is trying to kick them out of the house, and he's wondering what can they do. This sounds like a family squabble that's gone really wild. Lee just passed the microphone over to Greta. Go ahead, Greta.
Yeah, we're this is how we tag team over here.
Yeah.
So tell me, his name was Ryan. Is that correct?
Ryan is right. Yep.
Okay. So in this particular case, they had an agreement, and it sounds like the father-in-law is breaching the agreement that they had. The questions that I would ask up front are, do they have a written agreement? Do they have a contract? And if so, then that contract should be enforceable. Mm-hmm. If they don't and they have a mutual understanding, it might be a little bit more difficult, especially with family members. But they definitely still have a case for this. If they can show that there's the proof of the funds that have been paid and they had an agreement at some point in time, I would recommend that they try to handle this amicably between family members, because like Lee said, courts are no fun. You spend money and opportunity cost of your time and efforts, and nobody wins. It's a lose-lose. I would want to see the title to this property too, because maybe at the time that it was purchased, that maybe the wife is on the title and they're just not aware of it, like the daughter and the father-in-law together, or her father. But ultimately, if there's a breach of the contract, then they have the right to enforce it.
So Greta, if he's right and they haven't had any changes, things like that, are they just out of luck at this point if there's nothing been documented?
No, I don't think so. I mean, they do have a case for this. They relied on this. There is the detrimental reliance in this case that they paid all these payments. They had assurances that they were going to obtain this property upon the payoff of it. Mm-hmm. And then Lee just wrote me a little note here. The father-in-law has been unjustly enriched, which is the case. He induced them into this agreement. He can't now take the money and the home altogether. But in order to get there, they're going to have to enforce this. This isn't just something you can read the law out to your father-in-law and he'll agree to it. It has to actually be enforced.
Great. I'm hoping for their sake that this is a family squabble that can be put back together again, because I'm a little worried for both of them, the couple with the father-in-law all of a sudden having this. That doesn't sound good. Well, we are out of time. I want to thank our folks who were here. In for Randy Rocky, Josh Marlin, who is over at Swan Financial. You can reach Josh immediately. There goes my timer. You can reach Josh at 270-799-3142, or you can reach Randy at 645-0736. That's a 502 area code. That's if you're looking to get a loan for a home, both here and in Bowling Green and a variety of other areas. If you're looking for a place to close your loan, you can pick the closing attorney that you want. And Lee Harris and Greta Pittenger now over at Limestone Title and Escrow are great folks to talk to. Lee's direct cell is 649-7964. And if you are thinking about selling your home now, or maybe in the near future, listen, one of the most important things, I talk to a lot of sellers every week, and they want to know, well, what's the price? How can we determine what the price of the home is? And that changes on a regular basis. Now lately been going up. And what I do is I come to your house with my laptop and I open it up and we start looking at comparables. That's one of the things I do when I come out and we talk. You can reach me anytime. It's a free, no obligation analysis. I love what I do. So it's like I'm not really working. I just enjoy this. You can reach me at 502-376-5483. Or you can go to bobsellslouisville.com. We are out of time. See you next week on News Radio 840 WHAS.